Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. I am so happy to see you here today. In this video we are preparing a wonderful recipe which is going to be a turmeric tonic. Well, the advantage of this recipe is that mostly all the tonics with turmeric supposed to be prepared using the juicer. Here we could use this recipe just having a blender on hand. So basically it's extremely simple and all the ingredients are very powerful, and it's a very healthy drink. So let's prepare the recipe. So the first ingredient we are going to need will be coconut water. Well, as far as the brand, I mean, it's up to you absolutely, but I believe that Vita Coco is one of the best brands out there. And we're using coconut water because it's a very healthy drink. It's full of electrolytes, full of potassium. It's very important, as you know, electrolytes are very important for the cell function. And for the recipe, we shall need 2 cups of coconut water. By the way, as far as the servings, this recipe will go for 2 servings. So basically 1 small bottle of Vita coconut water is going inside the blender. The next ingredients, of course, are going to be the main ingredients as far as turmeric and ginger. Normally I prepare this tonic every time I can find fresh turmeric on the market. Fresh turmeric basically looks like a little root which is bright orange inside, and it's sort of similar with the ginger. For this recipe we shall need about 2 inches of a knob, of a turmeric knob, or in case you do not have a fresh turmeric on hand, which I know is probably rare, you could of course use turmeric powder. So it's either 2 inches of the turmeric root, right? Or you could use 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Well, as you can see, probably you can't, so I'm gonna cut it lengthwise. It's really bright orange inside, basically that's why your turmeric powder has the similar color, right? So I'm going to just cut it into small pieces and add it into the blender. The next ingredient we're going to use is ginger. Obviously before using this ginger and turmeric I washed them really well. As far as ginger, we shall need twice less. We shall need about 1 inch of fresh ginger. And you know, if you want to wait, because I know sometimes the ginger could be a little thicker or thinner, it will be about ½ an ounce in weight and 1 ounce for the turmeric respectively. So I mean, if you're not a huge fan of ginger, of course you could use less. I mean, it entirely depends on your preference. So 1 inch of ginger, and I'm also going to cut it a little bit because my blender is not really super powerful. So it goes inside. In this recipe we're using ginger because it's a very powerful antioxidant. It reduces the inflammation, it improves the circulation. If you're having nausea, it's also you know, a very recommended thing to eat or drink in form of this tonic, or let's say in form of a tea. So the first step for the recipe we shall need to blend everything until we really see that turmeric and ginger are all broken up into the tiniest pieces possible. So once you see when the turmeric and ginger are finally shredded, the drink will have a light orange color, and it's going to be a little foamy, which is I really like it. The next step, you will just need to get a jar, or you know, whenever you go into drink, to have a drink from, or you know, store it in, and through the mesh you would need to finally get our drink into the mason jar. You strain it, you know, so we just have pure liquid without any ginger or turmeric in it. Alright, so it's a beautiful color, you know, so make sure you got it all in there. So basically we won't need a blender anymore for the following steps. Doesn't it look beautiful? I think it really does. So the next step is basically to finish the drink with the rest of the ingredients. And the next ingredient I'm going to add is going to be lemon. We're using lemon because, as you know, it's also a very powerful antioxidant, and it's rich in vitamin C, and also liver benefits every time dramatically after the lemon consumption. Raw lemon and lemon juice provides you with really lots of enzymes, which are also so important for, you know, almost anything that's going on in your body. Besides, lemon also assists with the detoxification. You probably want to start drinking this tonic right now in the springtime, when it's actually the time when people want to do some detox most of all. So for the recipe, I'm just going to juice the lemon. So we shall need the juice from 1 lemon. So I'll juice the lemon and I'm going to add it to my drink. The next ingredient we're going to use is honey. Well, if you do not, eat honey, you can omit this step, and if you feel that you need a little sweetener, you could add, I would recommend adding something like maple syrup perhaps, but I'm using honey here not because I want to sweeten this. Well, actually it does the purpose, of course. I'm using it because honey is rich in minerals and easily digestible sugars, and it improves your immunity. It sort of calms me down. I also believe it's great for the digestion, so that's actually the reason I'm using honey here. As far as the amount, you could use 1 to 2 tablespoons. Of course, you could use less. You could start with 1 teaspoon. I mean, it's absolutely up to you, and it depends on the taste that you prefer. I will start with 1 teaspoon because normally for me, it's more or less always enough. And while I'm stirring this, actually, it's not that easy to dissolve honey in here. Every time you're using honey, remember that honey is not the type of food that needs to be heated. Once you heat it, so there are all the health benefits, they just disappear and it becomes just, plain sugar. So I'm almost there, and the last ingredient we're going to use is salt. But don't get alarmed, we're using good type of salt. Just the table salt is bad for you, but something like unrefined sea salt, or the salt I'm using is gray Celtic sea salt. It's actually good. It contains about 84 minerals. It's great for the blood pressure. It's great for your blood volume. It helps to regulate that. It supports your adrenal function. It also helps with the delivery of the nutrients to the cells. So basically, it's not a bad thing to consume, of course, in moderation. And we shall need only 1/4 of a teaspoon of unrefined sea salt, which is going to be a little bit like that. And now we just need to dissolve it in here. And believe it or not, our recipe is done. We are absolutely done here. We prepared our wonderful drink. I mean, I said that it's 2 servings in here. I mean, because I think when you just start on consuming ginger and turmeric, this is going to be a lot for 1 person. You can either divide it into 2, or I would just advise you to share with someone. And then if you get used to the taste and you see that you tolerate it really well, you could definitely, start your day with a full mason jar of this turmeric tonic. A little note here is that there are certain ways that promote the increased turmeric absorption. Actually, the active compound of turmeric, which is curcumin, is fat soluble. So every time you're having this drink, or you are just trying to get some turmeric into your diet in the form of powder, you need to make sure that you consume it with some fat, or some food that contains fat, and also pepper, just regular, black pepper. Black pepper actually increases the bioavailability of curcumin by like 1,000 times. So, I mean, normally I would consume this, either in the morning or anytime I would have like a scrambled egg, for instance. It already has fat in it, and it's also we're gonna have, the black pepper, because that's the way I like it. Or you could add black pepper just, straight into the drink if you like it. In spite of the fact that it contains ginger, it doesn't have really a very strong taste. Turmeric will give this drink a little earthy taste, and ginger will make it a bit spicy. But honey and salt together with coconut water will sort of make it a complete drink with a certain special taste that I hope you will like. So guys, as always, I hope you really like this video. You will love this recipe. Of course, you could, as always, add a little bit of your favorite things into it. You could even use it as a base for a smoothie, and you could increase the amount of ginger or decrease it. I mean, it's totally up to you, as long as you get the turmeric benefits from this drink. I wish you guys to stay very happy and very healthy, and I wish you good luck and all the best, in your health journey, because this is not an easy thing to do. But remember, you will always be rewarded, because you do want to be healthy. You spend time preparing great food and drink for your body. And if you like this video, please put the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later.